Hey, what's up guys? Professor Tom, hope you love this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and enjoy. Hi Mom. Alright guys, now we get to do attacks. I've always found them the funnest thing in Jiu-Jitsu. If it wasn't for submissions, I don't know if I would have done Jiu-Jitsu. For me, that was like the fun part. Alright, so guys, there's a rule traditionally in Jiu-Jitsu that you never teach the counter to a move. On the same day or night, you teach that move. I disagree with it, and I'm going to tell you why. But I do agree with the logic behind their approach, and I'm going to tell you why I disagree. So, if you teach the counter, Matt learns an escape. He goes to do it later against Sally, but then Sally knows the counter, so she screws up his move, and then he's like, oh, I'm not good at it. Doesn't work. Okay, so that's the theory behind not teaching the counter to a move. But we all know the first time we try something, so it's the first time I've thrown a basketball, first time I've kicked a football, I don't expect to be good at it. Why are you expecting it to work anyway? Secondly, this isn't a basketball hoop or footy goals. This is some basketball hoop or football goals that are like hit throwing balls back at you, hitting you, trying to make you fail, moving every time you kick or throw that ball. So don't have a high expectation of yourself when you first do something, because doing it against an educated, combative athlete that knows what you're doing is never going to be easy anyway. However, if we learn the counter, my teaching philosophy says that if we learn the counter, we'll know why and how it failed, and ultimately our failures are going to teach us more than our successes anyway. If I roll Matt off, I'll go, yeah, great. But if I fail, I'll go, oh, you know what? He put his knee up. So next time I'm going to have to block his knee with my elbow to do it better. So I've improved as an athlete. But Matt then also knows what he should do or should have done. And so I also know what to do when I'm in Matt's position. So I believe it may not provide for greater short-term results, but it provides for greater long-term results and understanding. So now Matt's on the ground and he's going to try to roll me off guard. So let's just first watch Matt's hips, alright? So Matt goes to roll me off and he goes bridges me, but I stop it, and so his hips go up and away, go. Right, boom. Alright, so we see that his hips ran away on my left side. Very effective, very good. So what we're going to do, whenever our right arm is grabbed, is we're going to get our left knee up on our own terms. So I'm going to shift the goalpost. He goes to kick from 50 meters and I'm going to run the goalpost back another 50 meters. I bet he doesn't make it. So as soon as Matt grabs my arm, I slide my left knee up. So see how I've shifted the goalpost. So before, once his butt got past my knees, he's escaped. So I've shifted the goalpost. So now when he goes to do that escape and turn on his side, right, it's blocked. He would have to move like 2 meters to get out. So I'm kind of cheating here. So this is very important to know. If I was in Matt's position, for instance, how could you stop this? Well, remember how we had that elbow on the hip? So when he holds my arm, he holds that and has the elbow here. So you see, that's why we had our elbows in at the start. So this all is part of the same picture. So as Matt grabs my arm, I'm going to slide my left knee up as high as it will go. I'm trying to get my pelvis in his armpit, right? My hips in his armpit. So I try to get my knee up high, okay, like this. Now, he can't roll me off because my weight's on my left side. I can always do that if I need to. But he can't hip escape either. So now watch what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to hold his far tricep and I'm going to take my right leg from where my knee is, okay, and my foot is downstream. I put it so it's upstream and all of my weight is through my right glute on Matt's midsection. Okay, so you're going to feel a lot of pressure. Keep the abs tight. Now from this position, I'm going to hold on to his arm 2-on-1, I like to do like a bro handshake, you know, like this, and hold his arm, and I lean all the weight on mat, never off of mat, always on mat. And then I creep my leg around, no flexibility needed. I sit down as close as I can to him, keeping his arm straight. Knees squeezed, end of the lever, pulling, and downwards pressure over one of my hips here, and then I lift up my hips. Obviously I can lift up all the way and get a complete break. So the errors that you could have would be hips too far away. The fulcrum is the side of your hip, to the right of your groin in this case. So I need to make sure to get that break at the elbow that the fulcrum, my hip, is on his tricep side, not on his forearm side. Okay? That's not going to do anything to his arm and you're going to get a pretty sore groin. So I want to make sure that I'm close. I want to make sure my feet aren't crossed so my knees are nice and tight. I don't ever want to kick him away. It's not a leg press, it's a hamstring curl. I need to make sure his thumb is facing up. If his thumb faces down, the arm bends that way. I need to make sure his thumb is facing up. That's why we do the bro handshake, because the thumb opposes the elbow. So if I can keep the thumb up, which is an incredible lever when I use my whole hand on the thumb in this kind of bro handshake with him, I get to control him here, all right? So the other error would be falling off mat to do the arm bar like this. This is not good. He's gonna get up on top of you and whoop you, right? So Matt grabs my arm. I slide my left knee up and I grab his other tricep. See how I'm opening up his armpit real estate? And then look, just creep your leg around until you're sitting on your right glute. And then I just creep my other leg around, holding onto the thumb the whole time, and then I have my arm bar here, okay? Watch how I get back to mount, ready? Feet go up and I look like I'm lying down next to Matt in some lame, long-term loveless marriage. And then I go on top the mat, all right? So here he bridges, knee up, tricep, invert the leg, and I'm leaning on mat, leg around, bro handshake, grip, pull, 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 and I've got my arm up. Lame marriage, grabs me, rolls, boom, left knee high. Look how high I get my knee. Some of you tall guys like me should be able to get almost up to like where the head is. Pull the tricep and invert the leg. Sit all your weight through that right glute. Creep around, not speed guys, control. Hold the hand and finish. Okay, so Matt will do one to me so you can see it from a different angle. I go to grab Matt's arm, so he slides the left knee up. I try to bridge him, but I can't, so he pulls up my arm and inverts his leg and he gets all that weight through me. And then over the head, controlling the thumb, and has the arm up. Okay, one last time. Alright, I grab his arm to roll me, he slides the left knee up, he inverts his other leg, gets to S mount, which is our attacking mount. If you think about, guys, this is your control mount, this is your attacking mount. So we call this S mount. In this configuration, it's like a Z. But you see this mount, this S mount or monkey mount, this is an offensive mount. Okay? And this is more of a control mount. So normally I would hold a control mount until he starts to get a bit desperate, try to roll me out, and then I'll move to that S mount and take my arm bar. Okay? Let's practice this with our partners, guys. Only let your arm go straight once to tap, then no more. Don't put excess wear on your joints. Let's go!
Hey guys, hope you love the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget you can check out thegrapplingacademy.com for more courses. Have fun on the mats, happy rolling.